Hi there! Today we're embarking on a captivating journey as we step back in time to explore the legendary TV series Petticoat Junction. I'm sure many of you hold fond memories of this classic show. Petticoat Junction is a timeless gem that has left an indelible mark on television history. Join us as we relive the magic, revisiting the series with the entire cast, then and now. We'll uncover the original identities and ages of the talented actors from the show and witness how they've transformed in the year 2023. So without further ado, let's dive into the world of Petticoat Junction together. Edgar Buchanan as Uncle Joe Carson. Uncle Joe Carson was known for his easygoing nature, a man who preferred the comfort of his rocking chair to hard work, but had a knack for getting involved in get-rich-quick schemes. Edgar Buchanan, on the other hand, had a successful career as a dentist until he decided to venture into acting at the age of 36 in 1939. His transition into acting was a remarkable success, leading him to leave his dental practice in the capable hands of his wife and fully embrace the world of entertainment. Buchanan's acting journey included over 100 films, among them the 1941 movie Texas, where he portrayed a dentist alongside William Holden. However, his fame also extended to the realm of television, with notable roles in series like Hop Along Cassidy in 1952 and Judge Roy Bean in 1955. Following his stint on Petticoat Junction, he reprised his role as Uncle Joe Carson in 16 episodes of Green Acres. Later, he delighted audiences as the lead in the 1971 series Cades County. His final acting appearance graced the heartwarming 1974 family adventure film Benji. Sadly, Buchanan passed away in 1979 at the age of 76 due to a stroke. His journey from caring for smiles as a dentist to creating them on screen left an indelible mark on the world of entertainment. Linda Henning as Betty Jo Bradley. Betty Jo Bradley, the spirited tomboy of the Bradley siblings, underwent a notable transformation throughout the series. She evolved from a sports-loving girl into a young woman who found love and tied the knot with Steve. Linda Henning, who portrayed Betty Jo, shared a similar journey in her personal life. A year after their TV wedding, Linda and her on-screen husband, played by Mike Minor, exchanged real vows in 1968. Marking the beginning of their marital journey that lasted until their divorce in 1973. Linda Henning's introduction to the entertainment world came with an appearance on Mr. Ed in 1962. However, it was her role as Betty Jo that truly brought her recognition when she joined the Beverly Hillbillies in 1962 before transitioning to Petticoat Junction in 1963. Notably, Henning had a unique connection to both shows as the daughter of their creators. While her career mostly comprised minor roles on major shows, Henning left her mark with appearances in series like Mork and Mindy in 1979 and Happy Days in 1977 and 1984. One of her final acting performances featured her in 5 episodes of Sliders, concluding in 2000. Today, Linda Henning enjoys a quiet life at the age of 79, sharing it with her husband, former actor Ashby Adams, whom she had been happily married to since 1994. Bea Benaderet as Kate Bradley. Kate, the nurturing matriarch of the Bradley clan, was portrayed with exceptional warmth by Bea Benaderet. However, the untimely passing of this talented actress during the 6th season of Petticoat Junction left a void in the hearts of fans. Although the show continued for 2 more seasons, ratings saw a decline as many viewers mourned the absence of Kate. Bea Benaderet embarked on her acting career in 1940, quickly establishing herself as Warner Brothers' primary voice for adult female supporting characters by 1943. Her distinctive voice graced numerous Merry Melodies and Looney Tunes shorts during this time. In the late 1940s, Benaderet's friendship with Paul Henning, a scriptwriter for the radio production of Burns and Allen, proved pivotal in her career. This connection eventually led to her big break when The George Burns and Gracie Allen Show began, where she played a prominent role in nearly 300 episodes. Interestingly, Lucille Ball initially envisioned Bea Benaderet as her first choice for the character of Ethel Mertz in I Love Lucy. Ball later mentioned in a 1984 interview that she had no alternative image of anyone else in mind for the role. Unfortunately, Benaderet was under a contract with the Burns and Allen project at the time. Nevertheless, she made a guest appearance in the first season of I Love Lucy in the episode titled Lucy Plays Cupid, portraying a spinster neighbor. Beyond her live-action roles, Benaderet also achieved fame in the early 1960s as a voice actress, lending her talents to the character of Betty Rubble on the beloved animated series The Flintstones. Tragically, Bea Benaderet's role in Petticoat Junction marked her final performance as she succumbed to lung cancer in 1968 at the age of 62. Her absence was deeply felt, and while June Lockhart joined the cast as Dr. Janet Craig, providing a motherly presence for the girls, no one could truly replace the irreplaceable Bea Benaderet. Frank Cady as Sam Drucker. Sam Drucker, the amiable proprietor of the general store, played a pivotal role in ensuring the continuity of Petticoat Junction following Kate's departure. The ensemble cast, including Cady, breathed vibrant life into the show's charming world. Frank Cady embarked on his acting career in 1947, and his breakthrough came when he assumed the role of Doc Williams in 78 episodes of The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet. Cady's portrayal of Sam Drucker was truly historic, making him the only actor to simultaneously portray a recurring character on 3 sitcoms. This remarkable feat unfolded from 1968 to 1969, during which Cady graced all 3 of Paul Henning's rural-themed series. He amassed nearly as many credits on Green Acres as he did on Petticoat Junction. In 1990, Cady made his final appearance in Return to Green Acres before retiring. During his retirement years, he enjoyed playing golf with friends and exploring the world through travel. Remarkably, Frank Cady lived to the remarkable age of 96 before his passing in 2012. Laurie Saunders as Bobbie Jo Bradley. Bobbie Jo initially graced the screen as a shy, bookish character with a passion for singing. Pat Woodell portrayed this role during the show's first and second seasons. However, Woodell departed Petticoat Junction, driven by aspirations of achieving stardom as a singer. Throughout her time on the show, Woodell showcased her musical talents in various episodes, including a performance titled The Ladybugs, a playful homage to the Beatles. In a remarkable moment, the Ladybugs even made an appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show. Following her Petticoat Junction stint, Woodell embarked on a singing tour alongside Jack Benny and recorded an album. Regrettably, her musical career didn't reach the heights of the stardom she had hoped for. Tragically, Woodell battled cancer for decades before her passing in 2015. She was 71 years old. After Pat Woodell's departure from the series, Laurie Saunders assumed the role of Bobbie Jo. Saunders is best remembered for her portrayal, which brought a shift in the character's demeanor. Bobbie Jo evolved into a more scatterbrained, boy-crazy, yet incredibly humorous personality. Laurie's acting career commenced in 1960, marked by appearances in 5 episodes of The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet. One of her later significant roles was as a series regular in Dusty's Trail in 1973. Today, Laurie enjoys her retirement at 81 years old. Her interests have expanded to include photography, art sculpture, and oil painting. She resides in Southern California alongside her longtime husband, Bernard Sandler, and the couple shares 2 children. Rufe Davis as Floyd Smoot. Floyd, the beloved character, was skillfully portrayed by Rufe Davis. Following the unfortunate passing of Smiley Burnette in 1967, Charlie Pratt's character gracefully bowed out of the series, and Rufe's character, Floyd, assumed the roles of both conductor and engineer of the Cannonball. His presence brought a unique charm to the show, seamlessly blending 2 vital roles into one. Before his acting career took off, Davis had a background in music. He was a talented singer, guitarist, and bassist. His musical abilities led him to perform with various bands and musical groups, including the popular Western swing band, the Sons of the Pioneers. After his time on Petticoat Junction, Rufe Davis continued to work in television and film, making guest appearances on various shows. He also pursued his passion for music and continued performing as a musician. Rufe Davis passed away on December 13, 1974, in North Hollywood, California. Meredith MacRae as Billie Jo Bradley. Meredith MacRae took on the role of Billie Jo, which marked the final and most extended portrayal of this character. Her interpretation of Billie Jo differed from the earlier depictions, as she portrayed a less scatterbrained and more nuanced version. Meredith MacRae made her breakthrough in the entertainment industry with a notable appearance as Sally Ann Morrison Douglas on the ABC, later CBS, sitcom My Three Sons. During her stint on the show from 1963 to 1965, she portrayed Mike's love interest, leaving a lasting impression on viewers. In addition to her television roles, MacRae ventured into the world of film. Notably, she assumed the role of Animal in Bikini Beach, 1964, the third installment in the iconic Beach Party film series produced by American International Pictures. She also made an uncredited appearance in the film Ski Party, 1965, and guest starred in the musical television special The Spring Thing on NBC. Meredith MacRae's personal life saw several marriages. Her first marriage was to Richard Berger, a former president of MGM in 1964, but they divorced 4 years later. In 1969, she wed fellow actor Greg Mullavey, best known for his role in Mary Hartman, with whom she had a child named Allison before the divorce in 1987. Her third and final marriage took place in 1995 when she married Philip M. Neal, who was the chairman and CEO of Avery Dennison at the time. Unfortunately, on July 14, 2000, Meredith MacRae passed away at her Manhattan Beach home at the age of 56 due to complications from brain cancer. Mike Minor as Steve Elliott. Steve Elliott, a dedicated crop duster residing in the quaint town of Hooterville, played an integral role in the lives of the Bradley family. Over time, he forged a deep and unwavering friendship with the Bradleys, becoming an inseparable part of their world. Mike Minor had a diverse career in television, leaving his mark on various shows. Beyond his role in Petticoat Junction as Steve Elliott, he made appearances in several other series, including The Donald O'Connor Show, 1968 version, The Beverly Hillbillies, Chips, Vegas, and LA Law. His versatility as an actor allowed him to adapt to different roles and genres, showcasing his talent to a wide audience. In addition to his television work, Minor made brief appearances on daytime shows like The Edge of Night and As the World Turns during the 1970s. He continued his television journey in the 1980s, portraying Brandon Kingsley on All My Children from 1980 to 1982, and Dr. Royal Dunning on Another World from 1983 to 1984. His contributions to daytime television were notable and added to his extensive resume. His most notable marriage was to Linda Kay Henning, who portrayed Betty Jo on Petticoat Junction. Their on-set romance led to a real-life wedding in 1968, followed by an on-screen wedding a year later. Unfortunately, their marriage ended in divorce, and they did not have children together. Later in 1981, Minor married Marilyn Minor. Mike Minor's remarkable career came to an end when he passed away from cancer on January 28, 2016, at the age of 75. Smiley Burnette as Charlie Pratt. Charlie Pratt played a crucial role as the loyal engineer of the Hooterville Cannonball, the iconic train in the town of Hooterville. Together with his train partner Floyd Smoot, Charlie was responsible for ensuring the train's continued service and overall well-being. He transitioned into acting and made his film debut in the early 1930s. Smiley Burnette appeared in numerous Western films during the 1930s and 1940s, often playing comic sidekick roles. His association with Gene Autry, the famous singing cowboy, led to a long partnership in films and on the radio. Burnette was Autry's sidekick for many of his films. In the 1960s, he became widely known for his role as Charlie Pratt, the lovable engineer on the TV series Petticoat Junction. Burnette was not only an actor but also a talented musician. He continued to write songs throughout his career and performed them in various films and on radio shows. He contributed significantly to the country and western music genre, and his songs remain popular among fans of classic country music. Smiley Burnette was married twice in his lifetime and had several children. He lived a relatively private life outside of his entertainment career. Tragically, Smiley Burnette passed away from leukemia at the age of 55 in 1967. Jeannine Riley as Billie Jo Bradley. Billie Jo Bradley, the aspiring and starry-eyed member of the Bradley sisters, was brought to life by Jeannine Riley during the first 2 seasons. Riley clinched the role amid fierce competition, triumphing over more than 300 other contenders. Jeannine Riley's talent extended beyond Petticoat Junction, as she made notable guest appearances on various television series and featured in a handful of films during her career. Her versatility as an actress allowed her to leave her mark in both the big and small screen realms. Some of her film credits include The Big Mouth, 1967, Fever Heat, 1968, The Comic, 1969, and Electra Glide in Blue, 1973. These roles demonstrated her ability to take on diverse characters in the world of cinema. In addition to her film work, Riley showcased her acting prowess in television series. Notably, in 1963, she portrayed Amelia Pryor in an episode of The Virginian titled Runaway Home, and she also graced the screen in the episode The Davy Baxter Story on Wagon Train during the same year. As her career evolved, Riley ventured into writing. In 2020, she authored The Bolder Woman, It's About Time, a book with a mission to empower women, offering insights on how they can pursue their dreams, regardless of their age. Through her writing, she continued to inspire and uplift others, leaving a lasting impact. Pat Woodell as Bobbie Jo Bradley. Pat Woodell made her mark as Bobbie Jo Bradley in the early seasons of Petticoat Junction. Her portrayal of Bobbie Jo, the bookish and thoughtful sister, left a lasting impression on the show's viewers. After bidding farewell to her role on Petticoat Junction, Pat Woodell embarked on a journey that included guest appearances on notable TV shows. In 1965, she graced the stage of the Hollywood Palace during its 3rd season, showcasing her versatility as an entertainer. Woodell also made a memorable appearance in the last episode of The Munsters in 1966, leaving her mark on another beloved classic series. Following her television ventures, Woodell explored her passion for music and singing. She embarked on a touring adventure as a singer, even sharing the stage with the legendary Jack Benny. During this time, she recorded an album, although her singing career didn't reach the pinnacle in popularity she may have hoped for. In addition to her music pursuits, Pat Woodell delved into voice acting, providing the voice for the character Bunny alongside Mel Blanc's Claude in 2 Looney Tunes cartoons released in 1969. While she ventured into a variety of creative endeavors, she didn't make a significant breakthrough in mainstream feature films. June Lockhart as Dr. Janet Craig. June Lockhart took on the role of Dr. Janet Craig in Petticoat Junction, adding her own unique charm to the beloved series. Dr. Craig was a motherly figure to the Bradley sisters and played a vital role in the show's later seasons. June Lockhart's illustrious career in film began with the heartwarming debut alongside her parents in the 1938 adaptation of A Christmas Carol. Her talent soon shone in supporting roles in classics such as Meet Me in St. Louis, Sergeant York, All This and Heaven 2, and The Yearling. Notably, she played a significant role in Son of Lassie in 1945, a theme she would revisit later as the star of the television series Lassie. In 1951, Lockhart entered matrimony with John F. Maloney, and the couple welcomed 2 daughters, Anne Lockhart and June Elizabeth. Unfortunately, their union dissolved in 1959. Following their divorce, she married architect John Lindsay, but their partnership also ended in 1970, and she has remained unmarried since. Lockhart is known for her Roman Catholic faith. Lockhart possessed an enduring fascination with American presidential candidates and the media covering them. She had the unique privilege of traveling with both major party candidates, Dwight D. Eisenhower and Adlai Stevenson, during the 1956 presidential election, and she repeated this journey during the 1960 election. Her passion for politics even earned her a lifetime White House press pass in 1957, allowing her to participate in numerous presidential briefings until 2004. Gunilla Hutton as Billie Jo Bradley. Gunilla Hutton portrayed the character Billie Jo Bradley in the early seasons of the beloved series Petticoat Junction. Gunilla Hutton's acting career included appearances in popular television shows such as Perry Mason, The Love Boat, and the comedy spoof Murder Can Hurt You, 1980. Her versatility as an actress allowed her to leave her mark in various entertainment genres, captivating audiences with her performances. In 2015, Hutton reunited with her Petticoat Junction cast members Linda K. Henning and Laurie Saunders for a memorable MeTV commercial. This reunion brought back fond memories of their time on the beloved series and delighted fans of Petticoat Junction. Beyond her acting career, Gunilla Hutton's personal life garnered attention, particularly her involvement in an extramarital relationship with the legendary Nat King Cole. The relationship took a complicated turn when Hutton reportedly contacted Cole's wife, Maria Cole, encouraging her to divorce him. This revelation caused a significant upheaval in their lives. Despite some challenges, Nat King Cole and Gunilla Hutton eventually resumed their relationship before his passing. Later in life, Gunilla Hutton found lasting love with former Air Force pilot Alan Freeman. Their enduring marriage lasted for an impressive 43 years, and together they raised 3 children. Alan Freeman's passing in 2014 marked the end of a long and loving chapter in Hutton's life. Charles Lane as Homer Bedloe. Charles Lane as Homer Bedloe was an iconic character in the classic television series Petticoat Junction. Lane's portrayal of the conniving and often comical railroad executive added depth and humor to the show's storyline. Lane's distinctive appearance, including his bald head and stern demeanor, made him a sought-after character actor. He often played roles of authority figures, bureaucrats, or villains. He appeared in over 250 films during his career. Charles Lane's acting career spanned several decades, from the 1930s to the 1990s. He continued to work in film and television well into his 80s. Lane was known for his dedication to his craft, often working long hours. He never married and had no children, devoting his life to acting. In his later years, Lane received recognition for his lifetime achievements in acting. He was honored with awards and tributes for his remarkable career. Jonathan Daly as Orrin Pike. Orrin Pike was a regular guest at the Shady Rest Hotel, and his character brought humor and charm to the show. He was known for his flirtatious nature and his various romantic pursuits. While Daly is best known for his role in Petticoat Junction, he also made appearances in other TV shows and films during his career, although none reached the same level of fame as his role in the series. After his time on Petticoat Junction, Daly continued to work in the entertainment industry. However, his career did not reach the same level of recognition as his earlier role. Jonathan Daly had a talent that extended beyond acting. In addition to his on-screen work, he also showcased his writing skills. One notable example of his writing was seen in the 1975 series Adams of Legal Lake, which starred Andy Griffith. As our delightful journey through this classic series comes to a close, we can't help but reflect on the heartwarming and character-driven comedy it brought into our lives. It's time for you to share your thoughts with us. Among the charming Henning creations, did you have a favorite? Perhaps one of the beloved Jo Bradley girls won your heart. And most importantly, did you faithfully follow every episode of Petticoat Junction? We've enjoyed reliving the adventures of the Bradley family, their friends, and the iconic Hooterville Cannonball. Now it's your turn to join the conversation. Let us know which character or moment from this timeless series left a lasting impression on you. Your memories and favorites are what keep the spirit of Petticoat Junction alive, and we'd love to hear them. So share away and let the nostalgia flow.